Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Bahati Life YouTube channel. As I promised, we're going to be doing a reading for the collective. Let me take off my Apple Watch. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a reading for the collective using bones and also either the tarot or the Letterman deck. I haven't quite decided yet. Before I dive into this reading, I want to say that I am missing a fingernail, you guys. I was playing with Nova and I went to grab her ball to throw it, and then my finger hit the ball and immediately snapped. And also I need to get my nails done. So there's that. Also, I have a little bit of a different setup here today. As you guys know, I'm working on the table that I would normally use to work my candle oils and intention oils. So just so you know, things are a little, they're sacred to me and they're special to me, but this is a new setup. So I'm hoping that it's a good vibe for you, but you'll have to let me know down in the comments how you're feeling this. I do have it Halloween set up today too, just because I've been in a fall mood lately. So that being said, I did invite you guys in Divine Masculine reading to connect with the energies as best as you can at the time of the Divine Masculine reading, because I already knew that I was going to come on here today and do a reading for the collective using the bones and also potentially the tarot. So I hope that you were able to use that time, I guess, constructively in order to set an intention for the reading. If not, now is a great time for you to do that. You just being able to put your energy in means that you'll be able to gain more out of this reading because you've put it in there. If you haven't, though, now would be a great time to get the vibe going. I'm going to go ahead and set a prayer and intention for protection while you are focusing, hopefully, on your own intention for this time that we have together for a reading for the collective, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. Beautiful Divine, I thank you so much for this time and this energy that we have today together. Today, I feel like working with bones. I ask that you connect directly with the bones so that I'm able to connect directly with the collective and give guidance and insight and clarity into anything that they might be facing and feeling at this time. Once again, Divine Spirit, I thank you so much for this time. I thank you so much for the collective. I ask and I call in protection for them as well as for myself as we do this reading and share this time together. I ask that it be a blessing. I ask that it provide clarity and direction and give them confidence in the decisions and the choices that they're making at this point in their life. What things, messages do you need to hear, or do they need to hear, Spirit? Allow me to hear directly from you, and then I call on you now in order to speak directly to me. Again, through the bones, allow me to have discernment and also protect my energy while I'm working this reading for the collective. First things first, I'm getting a really strong feeling that some of you guys have been called to protect yourself, energetically protect yourself. You genuinely felt called to protect yourself. You are right on the money when it comes to that. Spirit is telling me very, very clearly that you are right. You are right. I'm also hearing that there's a tangled mess of certain things that need to be set and established, that need to be made erect or made clear and clean. I don't know what that means. Well, okay. Spirit is saying when it comes to erecting things so that they're clean, this means that you're really handling your responsibilities, your businesses, your finance, your expectations, that you're doing the things that you need to do. You're building them up. You're making sure that they're solid. You're making sure that they're stable. Spirit is saying to really take this seriously. Really take this seriously. They're working to protect you, but also make sure that you're working to protect yourself. Divine feminine or feminine energy right now is some of you, especially a woman, You're turning your back away from her. If this is not one woman, this could be two or three. You're really starting to turn your back away from them. They're sharp. They are sharp. They're gossiping. They're saying things. They have their I don't, this is not for everyone, but this is malicious energy. These people are being moved into the past. Spirit is protecting you as you're cutting these energies out of your life. They have a sharp tongue. They're not they're relentless. Like there's nothing that you can do in order to be like change their minds on you, which why would you want to do that? Like spirit is really saying like really focus on your self-worth, your self-value right now. That's actually where spirit wants you to spend more time focusing on is your abundance, your blessing, your growth, your I'm hearing like a call to action. So something is being called spirit is also spirit just interrupted me and wants to talk to you guys about health and making sure that your nutrition is on point. I know that we say this a lot, but make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. You're getting a lot of fruits, that you're intaking in a lot of fruits. I'm also seeing blueberries, a lot of blueberries, a lot of strawberries, a lot of blackberries. I'm also seeing, I've seen this before, but clementines, really, really small bits, like bits of fruit to nourish the body, and even mangoes. I'm seeing like fruit with a lot of flesh to it. So even like papaya, like very, very fleshy fruit. I don't know how else to say that. Some you guys are turning your back to feminine energy, or you are closing your energy, feminine energy down from being receptive to anything. This is actually a good thing. Spirit is guiding you towards like literally not everything and not everyone is going to be your cup of tea. I'm also getting a really strong sense that there's a okay, it's like Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary or the Mother of God or some benevolent, like very sweet feminine guide like that's coming through, this huge, beautiful, powerful, protective, very nurturing, very soft feminine guide. Be open to this energy right now. It's also giving me Yamaya energy and Oshun energy. Feminine energy needs to be chased right now, needs to be pursued. Feminine energy should not turn into masculine energy and chase masculine. Masculine energy might be dormant right now. Feminine energy, don't take that personally right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on your healing. Focus on filling your cup up. Make sure that you're feeling beautiful. That you're getting nourished right now. You're getting enough sleep. You're getting enough rest. Feminine energy right now, females specifically, you're turning your back towards certain things right now. You're like certain things, certain people a lot. Like feminine energy is closed off. Something happened that made feminine energy or female or you, if that you're a female watching, just closing your energy off to certain things. And it's because again, spirit has guided you towards disconnecting from certain people, certain things, and just stop giving them your attention. You know, you might have even tried to say something or try to work things out or try to reconcile or figure out you guys' differences. It just stop doing that. It's not, it just feels like the more that you try to do it, the more that you're wearing yourself down. You're just also spirit is trying to unlock a door for you for the future. It's going to have different connections, different fruits. There's an emphasis on fruits coming forward. Spirit is really trying to get you to move forward. Like they're really trying to get you to, I'm almost seeing like track work. Like if you're putting down the tracks for a railroad, it's like allow spirit to kind of do this for you and allow yourself to be carried forward through this. Like it's like you getting on the train and you moving forward, or you allowing yourself to be moved forward. Now spirit is telling me again, like really connecting back to divine feminine energy. There is a it's like an angel, but it's either an angel or an ancestor or a very feminine, nourishing, supportive, even pregnant type of energy that is coming in to protect the feminine form right now. They're working on helping you to expand and grow your finances through your creativity, through feminine energy is, I keep saying this again and again, but I just keep hearing it over and over. Sorry, my chair's stuck. I'm trying to scoot it forward. I keep hearing this, like, feminine energy has turned her head and turned her back to something. And you are right on the money with that. You are right on the money. It's exactly how it should be. These people are porous. These people and these connections are porous. They're flaky. They're not strong. They're flaky. I'm hearing they'll do more harm than good to have those connections in your life. So feminine, you're turning your back towards it. You're moving away from it. You're realizing, I don't need to be a part of this group. This is really specific, but for some of you guys, you're actually washing away dormant spiritual activity around you. So you might have been I'm hearing like appeasing certain spirit guides, and those spirit guides or ancestors, I don't know if they're exhausted or if they're done or if they're tapped out or if they moved into new energies. It feels like they're no longer working with you or working as close to you, or you've tapped on the same thing for too long. So I'm just really seeing a sense of a feminine presence here that you're going to want to call on and connect with and really be open to hearing. I'm also seeing that this feminine energy is going to talk to you through numbers, through synchronicities, through animal totems. It's the animals that are around you. For some reason, I'm seeing a giraffe. I'm seeing a falcon. I'm seeing otters. I'm seeing deer or elk, emphasis on elk. Even though that's like masculine energy, it's coming forward as like how feminine is going to show, but it's just showing the sheer magnitude of the protection. I'm seeing like animals that burrow under the ground, like they burrow under the ground, they make little tunnels and things like that. So there's a skunk here, which is my animal totem. But anyways, yeah, there's a skunk. Okay, they're wanting to do this energy again because there's a new message that wants to come through. So I'm just gonna put these back if you don't mind. Go ahead and think and focus on your next question if you have one. I'm hearing like dormancy, like something about masculine energy is like dormant or off the radar or not active anymore. So even masculine energy or a male has gone quiet or gone silent or spending time with family or spending time with their own feminine. So it could be mother, grandmother energy, children, emphasis on women's sisterhood. Even if it's a boy, it's like a boy who has feminine tendencies or traits, and it's just like nurturing. It feels very nurturing. There's like diet, lifestyle, eating together as a family unit. Masculine energy is completely, I don't know if he's shooting off to a trip or traveling or shooting, like just feminine energy is so closed off. She's closed. My girls out there, you guys have literally turned your back to something, someone, a group. These people, especially, they're going to notice your absence and they're going to start being curious and start lurking and looking to try and find out. It's almost like, it's so funny because if they're that concerned with you, like, why aren't they coming directly to you to ask you? Like, that's my main question. It's actually irritating my spirit as I'm talking about it right now. It's like, or this is girls or a girl who is turning their back to you and like really not telling you why, like not telling you why at all. So it's like a mystery. But instead of them talking about the problem, they're like gossiping about the problem or walking away from the problem without talking about it. There's a big emphasis on headaches and spine, back trouble. It's not scoliosis, but I feel like I've talked about this before, but like making sure that you're not there's this emphasis on protecting your mental health, protecting your emotional health, making sure that you're resting enough, that literally you're resting because you're rebuilding your strength. Spirit is telling you to like defend yourself, protect yourself from not crossing paths with these people, but staying in their energy and their presence for too long. You're going to start needing to decline invitations or just be like, yo, this is not, you're not my people. Like, I don't move this like this. I don't operate like this. This is not my vibe. They're these are people who will be easily triggered by that and offended by that because they feel like everything should be available to them or accessible to them. And you're just not. I am seeing something, a connection that is going to be forming in the near future. It's rising to meet you. It actually think I'm thinking that they're thinking, right? I'm sorry, but that sounds weird, but I believe that they're thinking of, they're not, it's not aware yet, but it's going to be in the future. They're going to want to connect with you through friendship, but also collaboration. They're bringing money. It's another woman who was once closed off to their own connections, old friendships or old connections, and now all of a sudden they're open to them when they meet you. They want to like work together and create with you. This person wants to work with you and create with you. This is not someone that you have a history with. This is a brand new connection in the near future. It's going to then, there's also new money coming in the future. I do see a project that you're going to be working on again in the future, or whoever is watching this, it's going to be very, very lucrative. Like very, very lucrative. You're going to make a lot of financial, you're making like good financial choices and investments. It's like a heavy bag that's coming in, and you're going to hopefully, but I'm seeing this, it's like a bridge. You're going to use that in order to build another bridge. So you're going to use this money to invest into something. I don't know if you're buying a house or buying something big. It could be you getting like a franchise, or you investing in a business, or you buying a big car. It's like something that you take it and it's going to pay off. I do see you needing to figure out, like, I do see you needing to plan for this investment in the future by taking care of what it is that you already have here. There's going to be two messages that come through as far as messages that provide to be lucrative for you. So you guys might need to decide between two opportunities, two jobs, or if this is or it might not be two, it might be just be like options, like exploring your options and doing your research on all of these options. You're really going to start connecting with doing research on these options. I think you might actually need for some of you guys, a small few of you, you guys are going to pay someone who has information that will help you to make bigger advances in your projects in the future. It's like you might, let's say if it's an accountant, let's say if it's someone who does, I don't want to say loans, but for some of you guys, you might actually be taking out a loan, and you might be talking to someone who has information on all the loans and resources and grants that are out there and available to you. Others of you guys, it could be something like someone who does like stocks, and they're very aware of like stocks or 401ks or things like that. Some of you guys are really I'm hearing big time like in like loans, like getting a loan in advance or something like that, like money now, so that you can put it into something later. Spirit is helping you with that. Some of you guys are very, very, very physically active. I'm also seeing a trip or traveling, going from here to there, just really strong protection around travel. Not that there's anything that's going to happen bad there, but it's like It's things that it is that you want to do, things that you're excited about. You're going to learn a lot from this trip. It has a lot of value. Like, especially through moments and experiences, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn about, like, you're going to get reawakened by a trip, like really reawakened by a trip. I'm also seeing like vitality and blood. Like, that's a good thing. Like, the blood starts pumping again within you, ideas start flowing, you're feeling really fresh and revitalized. Some of you guys are getting really involved in sports. I'm seeing like volleyball. I'm seeing like water sports or water polo or something of that nature. Horseback riding. It's very physically active, and something, if you were someone who was normally drained by athletic activity, or if you haven't had the energy to do it in the past, you're going to start getting that and gaining that momentum once again. Spirit is really supporting that for you and loves that for you. I do feel like there is you need to not be so not receptive, but so generous with your resources right now, as far as like helping other people. There's this emphasis on you helping yourself and getting your shit solid. Some of you guys might be helping family, friends, charities, putting in a lot of money into, like, if it's not helping people, you might be spending a lot. Spirit's like, cut that out right now. Cut that out. Just temporarily dry it up, because you're going to need these resources for something in the near future. Some of you guys are actually going to be taking on schools, like going into school, university, or if you've already made those choices or decisions, or like a private school or something, putting money into your education. This is why it's like the bills coming in. It's like, really, you knew that it was coming, but when you see it, you're just like, oh my goodness, like, damn, damn. I do feel like this is going to pay off, though. It's like a good investment, especially when it comes to the experiences, the level of education that you're going to get, where this is going to take you. It definitely does seem to be worth it. We can talk about love now. Let's see. As I'm like putting these away, I just feel like divine, like the masculine energy. A male is really quiet right now. I don't know why. They're like thinking, pondering, with family, at work. It's something that is not, it doesn't feel bad. It feels, and not like focused in a way that they can only think about one thing. They're just present. Like, they're present in whatever. Sorry if that's loud. Yeah. This person, male energy, love, whatever, is in the head. In the head. There's a lot of things that actually need to be said, that need to be stated. It's different to say something than to state something. A statement feels like period. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is what it is. There's something that needs to be stated, a declaration. I don't know. I don't want to say it's like a promise, but something needs to be stated. This is the rule. This is what it is. Divine feminine, you have to understand that you, or the feminine form in this relationship, she has the power in this. But I don't feel like she's totally aware. Divine feminine, you're going to get, or female energy in this, you're going to get more power by silence. By being quiet, by being a mystery, by being females, the girls, or feminine energy within a love reading. I'm seeing like books, study, quiet, massage, restorative, creative, spiritual, meditation, prayer. It's very quiet. It's very introverted. The future looks good. I don't know why Spirit had to say it like that, but like literally the future looks good. Also, there's such a beautiful alignment that's happening here. And like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but each of the bells are literally flowing. Um, Someone feels like stabbed in the back from something in the past and they're not completely over it. That's something that also needs to come in with a statement in this relationship. Like they feel like a level of betrayal or disappointment in how something was handled. They feel like it really like I don't know why I'm getting like a stab in the kidney. Like it's like something that would you need in order like it's not going to kill you but it's not going to make life easy, it's like something that didn't kill the relationship but it made this relationship suffer. Those energies are still there that needs to be confronted, handled, dealt with. You can't sweep this under the rug. If they decide to sweep it under the rug, it's not going to be, but the feminine side is not receptive to just talking about this. Feminine energy is very being guided to be very like grounded right now and in herself. Masculine energy is focused, so I don't see this conversation happening yet, but it's the bubbling of it, it's the brewing of it. I really do feel like you may not be able to see it right now, but everything is going to be flowing together really, really smoothly. It's giving me like bird box energy. I don't know why I'm getting that visual, but like you're not able to. Well, I know why. Like, I mean, this is not. I understand the connection because in Bird Box she was unable to see. But so there's that. Like, you're not going to be able to see it, but you will be able to feel it. There's this impending sense of like danger or something not right in the relationship, like an elephant in the room, and those things will get addressed because there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here, and the future looks good. Now, this reading is going to be different for everyone, but this is for people that like this is going to resonate with you. Divine Feminine, you said something, or feminine energy said something, and then she closed off. She's like waiting to hear. Like and if this is not feminine energy, this could be masculine energy who's kind of mirroring feminine, where it's like quiet, waiting to hear something, not saying anything. They feel stabbed in the back from something in the past. This could be a past connection, someone that hurt them in the past, or something that happened between the two of you that they are they're not actively working on resolving it, but it lingers here. It's a part of the elephant in the room. The future, I'm going to say, this doesn't say, it's not that it feels flaky or fickle. It's just up for the two to create and decide what it's going to be. And I feel like there's communication that needs to happen here. Either way, your angels and your guides are moving through this. If this is someone that you don't know, the masculine side, like, and this is a future connection that you're trying to tap into right now, the masculine side is focused on being present, and feminine energy is focused on nurturing herself and nurturing the things that are in her present energy. Also, there's an emphasis on healing the self from the past and the pain from the past that's really, really heavy and still prevalent. It still shows up today. This can come in through triggers, things that you hear, things that you don't hear. Spirit is trying to work on resolving that and making that better for both parties. There's a synchronicity that's happening here. So it's giving like twin flame connection and twin flame, like I'm working on this and then simultaneously someone else is working on this. So make sure that you're getting your shit together. Remember, Divine Feminine, your power is going to come from your ability to collect your energy and pull in your energy into yourself. The more that you're focusing on yourself and making yourself feel good, the more that things will abundantly provide and align. I promise you that. The way that this fell is very, very positive. Very, very positive. And you guys know I'll be the first one to tell you when it's not, when the energy is not right. All right, let's do a quick Letterman deck reading. For some of you guys, you've been working on like magic, especially like dark magic. Now it's time to balance it out and work on the light. It's a very specific message, okay? Oh, man. Someone asked if I could provide a bow and throw kit in my shop, and I can't because I rely on nature and what she provides, and I'm not in an area right now where there's a lot of that, dead animals. Like, for example, like parks and stuff like that. And I work with real bones. So maybe one day, if I find a connection or manifest a connection for people who do like taxidermy or something like that, then maybe I would consider it. That's the energies here. There definitely does seem to be something that's bothering energy right now. It does seem to be short-lived. I will say that. Let's see. Yeah. You have the mountain, letter, and the ring here. This is waiting to hear or wanting to hear something about what you've heard or that it's sitting in your spirit. Of course, this can be a commitment or a contract or something that you have to sign. It just feels so annoying. It feels so troublesome. It feels so bothersome. The mice is never really a good thing because whatever it is that's sitting here or wants to commit itself or bond itself, it brings more problems and trouble than anything else. And I just feel like this is kind of bringing what I was saying before, that really focusing on nurturing yourself and making sure that you're taking care of troubles in the mind, troubles in the heart. You also have the cross here. These are like things that weigh heavy on the heart. Yeah. This is also short-lived. You're really actually moving into a better time. You're transitioning into a better time. Yep. A trip. If you have trips or vacation, if you have the ability to do that, I would do that just to get a fresh perspective and to help you make better choices and decisions for yourself. Instead of you just staying stabilized in this one thing. This is very, you want to remove this anchor here. Whatever it is that you're anchored in that's keeping you from feeling good and moving forward and traveling and transitioning into the next stage and cycle in your life that should be joyful and abundant and happy and good. We want to get rid of that. So these are things that this is not going to be easy, by the way, just so you know. You could write a petition, which I highly recommend. You guys know I have those resources for you in the shop. So BehatiLife.com. I'm working with the banished candle right now, but you can do the same thing in order to write a petition to get rid of something. I'm also hearing wedlock. So something that is you're married to, or that you've committed to, or that you're bonded to. There could be issues in a marriage that repeat and they keep coming back, and there's more to it. The more that you unpack, the more that they reveal. So like the more that you try to like fix it, the more problems you're coming through. This could also be things that you've been dealing with, like little annoying problems that just don't leave. They don't fucking leave. The more that you try to fix it, the more problems you find. But the more that you dig, the more you're able to like pull it up like a tooth, like a bad tooth. If you find that you don't want to do this anymore, yeah, maze. If you find it's like endless, then this is the time for you to cut this connection. You can make the choice to cut this connection and move forward. It's you putting yourself in a space where you're like, I'm anchored here, but that's not necessarily true, is what Spirit is saying. There is someone here, this masculine energy, that wants to give an offering. I keep seeing the flowers here. It's like a gift, an offering to you. They want to provide a solution. They want to help. You may not see it, or you may really be questioning their intentions. Follow your vibes with that. Is it coming from a pure and loving space, or is there more to this than just what they're saying that it is? Yeah, what is it that they're trying to gain access to? Exactly, with the book here and the dog. Some of you guys are going to feel better off. Yeah, there's masculine energy showed up again. Some of you guys are going to feel better off just focusing on your own happiness right now in your home space, kind of isolated or pulled away from other people, or people that you already know that you can trust. There is someone that is going to come through that does have a good heart. When you have the dog here, it's like a friend or a connection or a companion or a guide. Okay, so it's a spirit guide. It's a spirit guide. They're going to help you navigate through like who is for you. Yeah, who is for you, what is going to be lasting and provide longevity. I just heard, why don't you trust us? Like, it's like considering it, like, why don't you trust us? Because there's plenty of things that we are going to lead you towards and allow you to advance in, but you kind of leave it in your own head and you get caught and you start questioning yourself and you question your power and you question your magic and you question the future and you're questioning your spirit guides and you're questioning God or you're questioning the universe. These are things that it's like Spirit is inviting you to kind of lay it to rest. And you do have a choice in this matter. I'm also seeing emphasis on diet and lifestyle. It's going to help clear out the head a little bit more. Okay. So my loves, thank you so much for vibing with me for this collective reading. I hope that it did resonate. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, because that would make me so happy. And it'll also help give this YouTube channel a lot more exposure. The Sun card brings exposure and love and light. Until then, if you need me to work my magic for you, I can do that. You can meet me at BehatiLife.com. That's my authentic source for authentic magic. Fixed candles, oils, herbs, other magical goodies that you're going to need. Okay, whatever it is that you got, it's here for you. It's strong. All you got to do is send that message, okay? All right, I'm sending you all of my love. Feel free to follow me too on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.